At the age of 40, when most footballers have long since faded into history, Cristiano Ronaldo is turning time itself into his greatest weapon. The 5-0 demolition of Armenia in the World Cup qualifiers was more than just a victory for Portugal. It was a global headline, a viral story that reignited the legend of CR7. Every time the ball leaves his foot and finds the back of the net, it is not just a goal, it is history being written in real time. With his brace against Armenia, Ronaldo has now reached 38 goals in World Cup qualifiers, surpassing Lionel Messi's 36 and moving to within just one strike of Carlos Ruiz's all-time record. Think about it. A man at 40 years old, still scoring with the hunger and sharpness of his prime. That is why social media is exploding with the phrase that has become a hot trend everywhere. Age is just a number. This match was not simply a display of Portugal's power, it was Ronaldo's stage. João Felix opened the scoring with a fine header. Cancelo doubled the lead with a stylish finish, but all eyes were fixed on CR7. His first goal came in the 21st minute, the same number as the shirt once worn by Diogo Jota, who tragically passed away. That moment turned into a moving tribute that sent shivers through the stadium. His second, a breathtaking volley after the break, was the kind of strike that stops the world in its tracks and reminds us why Ronaldo is called immortal. Ronaldo's story is not just about goals, it is about humanity. Before the match, he noticed a young mascot sobbing with nerves. He embraced the boy, called him a new friend, and comforted him. That single act went viral worldwide, showing us the other side of Ronaldo, not just the fierce competitor, but the man with a warm heart who inspires the next generation. Even when a wild fan rushed him for a selfie, Ronaldo handled it calmly and with professionalism, proving once again that nothing can distract him from his ultimate mission. But let us get back to the numbers, because that is where the fire burns brightest. 140 international goals, 38 in World Cup qualifiers, and just one more needed to tie the all-time record. This is not a moment for Portugal fans alone. This is a global countdown. The next Ronaldo goal will not just be another statistic. It will be the moment he stands alone at the summit of world football history. And all of this is part of a bigger dream. Ronaldo is preparing to appear in his 6th World Cup, something only a handful of players have ever achieved. But for him, it is not about showing up, it is about leading, competing, and proving he is still the heartbeat of his nation. Imagine it, 6 World Cups, 40 years old, and still the face of Portugal's golden generation. CR7's career has always been defined by the word extraordinary. Yet somehow, every time he steps onto the pitch, he continues to shock us, to break barriers, to redefine what is possible. This brace against Armenia is another chapter in a saga that refuses to end. Some call him the GOAT, others may doubt, but the numbers silence every critic. The so-called race between Messi and Ronaldo was said to be over. But here we are, watching Ronaldo still sprinting ahead, still setting new targets, still proving that greatness does not retire. His 2 goals against Armenia were not just goals, they were declarations. Declarations that he is still here, still hungry, still unstoppable. For football fans, this is a privilege. We are living in the era of one of the greatest players in history. These are moments that future generations will look back on in disbelief, asking what it was like to watch Ronaldo live. And we can say proudly, we were there, we witnessed it. So the question now is not if Ronaldo will break the record, but when. And when he does, it will shake the entire football world. That is why you cannot afford to look away for even a second. If you love football stories that burn with passion, that make history, and that inspire millions, make sure you hit that subscribe button and support this channel, because here you will always find the hottest, most emotional, most powerful stories from the world of football. Be part of this journey. Ronaldo is not done yet.